Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I just filmed a makeup tutorial, and since my makeup's done and I have a little bit of extra time, I managed to get it done a lot sooner than I thought I would. I thought I would just film a Snapchat Q&A since I haven't done one in a little while here, and people like to ask me questions, so I'll answer whichever ones I haven't answered a million times already. So if you don't follow my Snapchat, it's @XSarah. So if you ever want to be included, you know, or at least try to be included, then follow my Snapchat, because you never know when I'm gonna do it, because I never know when I'm gonna do it. So let's just start at the top. Valerie and Mommy wants to know, when will you do a closet sale again? I will probably do one. I haven't decided if I'm gonna move out of this house in May or in June. So if I move out in June, I'll do it in May. If I move out in May, I'll do it in April. So who knows? Just stay tuned. Follow my Instagram if you want to keep up with that. That's pretty much where I update it. Instagram and Snapchat. So Instagram and Snapchat are both @SarahRae, Sarah with 3 H's. ZJK man said, what are some good tips? What are some tips for good eyebrow shape? I don't know. I start at the middle and then I do the end and then I come into the front, and I just try to keep it as light as possible in the front. And then I just use a little concealer brush to clean up any little mishaps. I do put my foundation on after my eyebrows just because I feel like it's easier to clean up that way too. So those are my tips. I think in the entire span that I've had my channel, I've had like probably less than 5 people attack my eyebrows. Like, in the internet world of petty people, that is astonishing, because I have like 500 videos combined and all kinds of pictures, and y'all stay away from my eyebrows. You might attack me, my parenting, my butt, my face, my boobs, my everything else, but you don't talk about my eyebrows, and for that, I appreciate you. All right, when you move to Cali, will you be my personal shopper for a day? Erie 808. No. I'm a little afraid about meeting people in person. I used to do it before, but I just had some really creepy people sort of email me and be in contact with me and meet up at actual meetups, and, you know, make me really uncomfortable. And I just don't, it's just not safe, I think, for me to do those types of things. So every now and again I want to do it, but then I just can't. Like, I can't bring myself to actually do it because I get really panicky, basically, and it's just not, I just can't risk myself like that, basically. Jaya Sinam? I don't know, girl. Have you ever hooked up with a girl? No. I kiss Nala a lot, if that counts. It doesn't. No, I haven't. Ashley, advice for wearing tight dresses but have muffin tops? Well, typically you don't have a muffin top unless you're like putting that cupcake liner on, you know what I mean? Like, it comes from having your bottoms be too tight. So if you're wearing a dress and you feel like you have a bulge, I would highly suggest wearing some Spanx. But I have, you know, bulges and stuff. I have like areas in my body that stick out a little bit more than other areas. And I do typically wear shapewear when I have a fitted dress on. But if I really don't want to wear shapewear, then I'll get a dress that's like patterned or has some kind of texture to it, because that really distracts and it just makes me personally more comfortable. So either try textures and patterns, or because they are distracting for the eye, or wear some shapewear, or do both. Lovesick is closing! Isn't that crazy? This is from Paige. She said 20 to 40% off everything starts today if you want to go and do that. And for the Q&A, I can't believe they're closing. Like, the email said that they're closing. I got the email yesterday, I think. Sorry. I'm trying new lashes today, and like, I'd rather gouge my eyes out than wear these again. They're the mink one. Anyway, I just filmed the makeup tutorial, so I'll go into it in that video. But I can't believe they're closing. Like, it says that they're closing and they're gonna like come back, but why are they closing? I feel like they were doing so well, and I'm so mad because I just bought an amazing pair of jeans from them, and the jeans that I got from Torrid like a couple weeks ago, I showed them to you guys, the premium jeggings, the damn buttons popped off. They just pop, pop. Like, they weren't even tight. These jeans were loose on me and the buttons popped off. Bitch, I don't like that. They said, for the Q&A here, sorry, I'm back on track. I'd like to ask if there's anywhere in Chicago that you would highly recommend going to. I'm coming there for about 2 weeks and need more things to do. I don't know. I don't don't spend a ton of time in the city because I'm from the suburbs and I'm so close to Chicago. I just never frequented Chicago. I probably have explored more in San Francisco at this point, and in New York City, and in Atlanta. Like when I go places, I like to go out, I like to do stuff, but when I'm home, I don't like to go to the city. Although maybe for spring break, I'll take the kids to the city to go do a couple of things. I mean, there's museums and there's parks and there's places to eat and everything, but there's nowhere, you know, that I'm like, yeah, you gotta go to a Cubs game. That'll be fun. I mean, good luck getting tickets, but try that out. That's a really fun time. I've been to a million Cubs games, super fun. Only Jess. Are you gonna shop at Fashion Nova? Yes, I am, okay? It's a long story. Yes, I am. Don't worry, it's coming. I'm sorry that it's taking forever. It's coming. Do you want more kids? I've answered this a million times, but you know, if it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, it doesn't. I feel completely fulfilled in my life with the 2 children that I have. But if I were to have more, I'm sure it would only make me happier, basically. KT, how's it gonna work with you, with the kids? What? How's it gonna work moving with the kids with their dad being here? We have everything worked out. It's already done. I mean, most of our parenting things, you know, we work out on our own without sharing every single detail with the internet. So it's already worked out. It's gonna, you know, it'll be your typical sort of arrangement. We'll be coming back and forth. It won't be a big deal. I mean, since I work from home, it's easy for me to move around, and since this is technically like my home, my parents are here and they have a home here, and like, you know, it'll be easy for us to go back and forth, so. Don't worry about it, it's all worked out. What's your favorite late night snack? It's popcorn, but I'm trying to be like a little bit more cognizant. Now that I had the lap band unfilled, I'm able to eat more. Finally, like I can eat vegetables and fruit and meat. Like, it's amazing the fact that I can actually eat food again. So I'm trying to like be a little bit more aware now because I'm actually able to eat, and it's been years. It's been over 2 years since I've been able to eat like a normal person. So I eat popcorn like every single day. It's my jam. I don't like the kind that's already pre-popped. I don't necessarily like the crazy salted or crazy sweet kind that you get at like the store, like Garrett's or something like that. But what I do really like is popcorn just straight out of a bag. So I used to have the really like buttery kind, but now I get like the plain one, and then instead of putting like butter on it, I squeeze lime all over it, like lime juice onto it, and then I put Valentina on it. Perfect. Hi, my name is Brittany, and I turned 19 today. Happy birthday, Brittany. I got a Canon camera for my birthday. Do you have any photography or videography tips for me as a beginner? Oh, just to keep it really simple, shoot in manual when you can. And as far as photography goes, I would say my favorite lens, if you got like, well, you said you got a Canon, but I'm assuming you got like a DSLR. So if you did, I really love the 50mm lens. It's very inexpensive. That's a really great lens for shooting just like still photography. And then I actually shoot, if you're looking into doing like videos, and there's not gonna be a ton of motion where people are gonna be moving in and out, you know what I'm saying? Then I'm currently using the 24mm lens, and I'm a really big fan of it because again, it's super inexpensive. It looks good, I think, and the whole setup, like my whole setup is really inexpensive. So the lenses themselves are also very user-friendly in manual, which manual just lets you control a little bit more of what's going on. So I don't tinker and toy around with too much on my camera because I never took the time to really learn it, but I would like to think that I'm doing okay, right guys? If I'm not, don't say anything. Like, let me just live in my bubble of you're good at what you do, Sarah. Skylart!
When are you moving? And why are you moving? And are your kids excited about it?
When and why am I moving, and are my kids excited? I'm moving this summer sometime. Why am I moving? There are quite a few reasons as to why I'm moving. Most of them are really personal reasons that I won't be discussing with the internet. Just trust that I have discussed them with the kid's dad. And, you know, but one of the reasons I don't mind talking about basically here is I want my kids to be able to experience different things, and I want to be able to experience different things too. I have 5 siblings, and of the 6 of us, I'm the only one that has never left this area. Everyone else has moved to different states, to Washington, to New York, yeah, he lived in New York, to North Carolina, to California, to Georgia, to Texas, to Hawaii. All of my siblings have lived somewhere other than right here. And that's not the exact reason that I'm doing it, but I just feel like it's time for me to just spread my wings a little bit, you know? I don't know how long I'm gonna have the job that I have, but I have an immense amount of freedom. And my kids are young and they're still very adaptable to new things. And they're excited to go because they're excited to experience some new stuff and to be able to be in a different environment. And I'm excited because the schools, the ones that are near the area that we're most likely gonna be living in, they are really amazing. And I'm excited to be able to do different things with them. Like, it's kind of the same old here. And I'm a little nervous about everything, just about being in a whole new environment without like my best friend and without like my parents. And a couple of my siblings will be going with, otherwise I probably wouldn't be doing it because I couldn't just completely leave my family. Like, no, I can't do that. But I'm really excited to go. The kids are really excited to go. Obviously, they're gonna miss their grandparents and their dad and their family and stuff, but we'll be going back and forth a ton because that's what I do anyway. I mean, I go to California every single month, and from like April to October, I travel out of state multiple times a month, so it'll be nice to actually not have to go back and forth to California so much, and it'll be nice to be closer to LA so that I could drive down or even take a quick flight down, and it won't be quite the hassle that it is now, because for my job, let's just say I could be doing a lot more if I were in a different location. I don't mind being able to work a little less because I'm still doing fine, you know, for us. But it would be nice to expand and to grow in a lot of different ways. So that's kind of in a nutshell why, without all the other personal reasons that are attached.
Hey Sarah, love your videos. One question, how do you deal with, you know, being in like or in love with two people at the same time?
Sorry, I was jamming. All right. Who has Aaliyah? Like, Aaliyah's never on Spotify, right? Like, she has like 2 songs on Spotify, so what is she on? Is she on Apple Music? Where is she? What did you say? Oh, how do I deal with being in love with 2 people at once? The only time I've ever been in love with 2 people at once, and I still am, is my babies. I'm in love with Nala and Jaden. I've never been in love with 2 people. I don't know, is it possible to truly be like fully in love with 2 different people at one time? I don't know. I can't help you out there. I don't have experience with that. Maybe someone in the audience here does. So if one of you guys has experience, maybe you can help her out.
Hey Sarah, my name is Crystal,
Hey, girl.
and I've been wondering, when would you do a meet and greet in Chicago? I would love to meet you.
So I've actually done some meet and greet type of things in the area, although some people don't remember it because it was like 3.5 years ago. But a bunch of people came out and it was a really great time, and a couple of girls brought me Starbucks, and I'm like, never forget it. But it was with Lane Bryant. I did a meet and greet at their store, but I don't know if... Like I mentioned, I don't feel super safe doing meetups. There's something about it that the closer it gets to like meetup times, and just because of some experiences that I've had, I don't love the idea of doing it. Because as much as like, you know, you guys could come and see me, like, you know, people that just want to see me and talk to me and, you know, do Snapchat bunny filters with me and stuff like that. There are other people that want to see me for other reasons, and it's just not something that I want. It's not a situation that I want to put myself in. So I might, because I would really love to do one in the Chicagoland area before I leave, but it's not like I'm not going to be coming back. So I'm going to be back. Nothing is saying that I'm going to go move to California forever. Like, I'm just going out there for a while just to see how I like it. If I don't like it, I come back. If I love it, I'll stay there, and maybe I'll go somewhere else. I don't know. I mean, we'll see. But as far as meetup goes, I'm just not super comfortable with it. I mentioned this was someone who was responding to one of my snaps from yesterday. They said, don't take your daughter to see Logan. It's so graphic and bloody and really violent. Like 19 nightmare breaks into your future. What? Like 19 nightmare breaks in your future. So yeah, Nala really wants to see Logan. We were looking at the previews for different movies because we were trying to decide what to go see this weekend, which I vlogged everything, so if you don't follow my vlog channel, hit it up, Rae Vargas. But we ended up going to see Lego Batman on Saturday, and then on Sunday we went to go see Beauty and the Beast. And Jaden begged me, Mom, please get the 3D movie, Mom. I want to see the 3D, Mom, 3D. So what did I do? I went to the 3D movie, and I paid all that extra money for 3D. And then what did he do? He knocked the fuck out 20 minutes into it, and he laid on top of me the whole time, snoring. I had to like squeeze his little nose shut during the quiet parts because he was getting loud. So anyway, what was I saying? Oh yeah, while I was showing them those previews, the Logan preview came on, and Nala was like, what is this? Who is this BA little girl? I was like, oh, I don't know, man. Like, I don't know anything about this stuff. Like, I haven't seen like an X-Men movie in like 8 years. But you know, they were good back in the day. And she's like, I want to see it. I want to see it. And then when the girl like busts out her little things out of her hand and she like cuts the guy in his face, she got so hyped. Jaden's like crying in the corner, and Nala's like, yeah, Mom, let's go see Logan. I don't want to see Beauty and the Beast. And I was like, girl, I don't care if you want to see Beauty and the Beast. I want to see Beauty and the Beast. This isn't about you. It's not always about the children, you know? But yeah, I don't think I'm gonna take her. I just asked. Also, someone ruined it for me yesterday. They ruined the whole movie. Thanks a lot. But yeah, I know he's not watching this video. But I'm not gonna take her to see it. I did see the signs all over the movie theater that said, do not take your children to see Logan. It is not a kid's movie, da 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 da. And I was like, don't tell me what to do. I'll take my 6-year-old, do whatever I want. And then I thought about it and I was like, no, I'm not gonna take her. And now I gotta make sure her dad doesn't take her, because I know that's like some shit he's probably been waiting for in his life. Like, yeah, my kids wanna watch movies like this with me now. Finally, because I never wanted to watch that stuff. Alright, ladies and gents, so that's where I'm going to wrap it up. I hope that you guys enjoyed this little impromptu Snapchat Q&A. Again, you can follow me on Snapchat, and I was going to say ice cream. Lieutenant Dan, ice cream. I was going to say ice cream, but I meant to say Instagram. So you can follow me on Snapchat and Instagram at Sarah Rae, Sarah with thrice H's. But that's it. That's all I got for you today. I hope that you enjoyed my little video, and I finally explained why, Sarah, why are you moving? That's what everyone wants to know. I'm moving because I feel like it, and because of all the other reasons I listed earlier. So I hope that you enjoyed the video once again, and I will see you in my next one. Bye, guys.